Well, hey there, Shannon. How are you? Glad you could make it. Bill Beckett is in the house. Bill, how are you doing? Yes, Merry Christmas to you too. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Bill. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Chilly enough, Bill. It's not cold like it was, but yo, Mama, how are you doing? Tim Windsor, how are you, my good sir? Hope everybody had a good weekend. Uh, valve cover gaskets, and injector grommets on that truck, Shannon. Pat Paulson, how are you doing? Happy holidays to you as well. Hey, Tim Windsor. Yes, Merry Christmas to everyone for sure. Hey, Tarek, Mr. Beckett, Shannon. Mark, how are you doing? Glad you could make it. Yeah, it's an interesting job. When you compare that to 7.3, holy shit, it's busy in that engine bay. A lot of shit floating around in that. I tell you what. Emily, sir, how are you doing? Speed Ranch, Merry Christmas to you as well. Yes, sir. Merry Christmas to you too. Yeah, it's not warm here, then, but that's all right. I got the heater going right now. Turn that off in a minute. But hey, Shannon, Mark, and Bill. That's a 2012 Yo Mama. Valve cover gaskets and uh, injector grommets on both sides. It was leaking like a sieve. Mid to upper 70s this week here. Yeah, we're we're supposed to be seeing what 40s and 50s here for a couple days, and then it gets cold again. I just worked on a 2011 6.7 the other day. They are full of plastic garbage. Yeah, that's no shit. It let like I said earlier, if you compare that engine bay to a 7.3, uh, it's busy in there. If my mother-in-law walks into a room, you can. Why? East Coast Ken, what's up? Well, everybody ready for Christmas? I got the vast majority of the stuff done on that truck, so should be shoved out the door here not for too long. So it'll be awesome. Was there a blackout? No power outage here. We lost power on our street for 12 hours. Damn. Hey, Jamie, how are you? for hunting season. Yeah, no kidding, Shannon. Hey, Jamie. When my wife goes out of town, I consider it a vacation for me. Project Cheap Cherokee done. Oh yeah, what all did you have to do today, Jamie? Any topic anybody wants to talk about? Quick Range, what's up? I did send you a link, so whenever you're good and ready. I have seen the shoestring polish technique, but I don't know. I've never tried it. Have you tried it? Did it work? Hey, Dave. No problem. What up, Dave? Well, I should have a toolbox tour video coming up here not for too long. Yeah, but so did you have did you do that with the shoestring to crank the polish or the polish to crank? Sorry, the other way around. Prevost, how are you? Merry Christmas to you as well. I watched somebody shoestring polish a 3150W crank earlier this evening. Huh. I did. I got the crank somewhat polished up on that John Deere tractor. It still needs a little bit of work, but she cleaned up really well. But I did not use a shoestring. But if it works, it would be interesting to try. Yeah, like I said, Shannon, I'm thinking about bringing that up or posting that on Thursday, this Thursday. So went 400 grit, 600 grit, 1600 grit with W40 for final. New chain, rear main, rockers, push rods. I'm not sure what grit that sandpaper was, but it was pretty fine that I used for that crank. And then I used WD-40 or penetrating oil anyway, and just ran the shit out of it. I had my boy turn the crank while I was polishing by hand. Like I said, Mama, I've never tried it, so I have no idea if it works or not. Put a reman, short of piston, cam, lifters, basically an in-frame fresh up. Previous owner put a reman head on it. Gotcha. So did you have to go to a smaller bearing for that? Did you have to take that much off? I just cleaned that crank up, so I don't think I did. I don't think I really took anything off since the pistons were fucking seized on that crank like it was out of style. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not that far yet on that John Deere, so I just wanted to make sure I could safe that crank. Like I said, she cleaned up pretty good, so because those cranks are not cheap. Do not condone these methods. This is not my typical practice, nor would I do such on a customer's car. Yeah, well, but if it works, Jamie. So, but I hear you. And then a car engine is a little different than a diesel, but like I said, I haven't gotten far enough into it to see how much I need to change or how it all looks. So I was just glad I could clean the crank up. Got a lot of rust on it, so because that block was had a lot of water in it. I know that because I took what the hell was that? About 5 gallons of water out of it, and there was like 6 gallons of oil in it. So that tells you that that's bad news. But well, hopefully here not for too long we can get going again on that John Deere. Picked this up from a dealer trade in for $2,800 out the door. Maintenance records. Tried a good effort, so I'm not mad. Well, 2,800 ain't too bad. As long as the rest of the vehicle was nice and clean. Friend picked up a Ford 360 from a farmer that grew them in a field. Had to drive the pistons out. Yeah, like I said, and that well, I fucked up a couple of the pistons just to try to get them out of that John Deere engine block. Here, let me grab one of them. Can you tell how bad it's damaged? Let me grab a light. Oh, sorry. Had to pound it pretty hard. You see right here, that's all gone. It shouldn't be like that. I had several of them that broke like that. Yeah, you can't beat that. A quick hone job, parts from the blown engine, and cheap ring and gasket kit. Ran like a champ. There you go. Bought a 4-door sight on scene drive from Dallas. I lost heat 200 miles in. Said it was another 460. Yeah. Nice. So you got yourself another 460, huh, Jamie? conversion in 80s and 90s. They made the early excursion C150 and C350. This is C350. Nice. Magnum made them. I'd like to see some pictures, Jamie. That's Jamie sending me some pictures of it. Oh, that's a beaut. Can I show the crowd, Jamie? Seating for 8. That's fucking awesome. I like that. I have never seen him that old, to be honest with you. I can't remember. Oh, see if I can send you a link. Give me 1 second here, Jamie. I can't remember your email. Let's do it like this. That's right. That's what it was. Link is sent, Jamie. Man, I like that. I like that a lot. You know what? The first thing that comes to my mind is to put a 7.3 in it. Also got heat in the shop. That's awesome. Yeah, I got email sent, Bill. So here she is. What up, Jamie? How are you?
Not much. Just got a couple of my personal stuff in here.
That white, that's the Jeep you were talking about?
Yeah.
The white
yeah,
one?
Yeah, I'll back this up so you can see the. I call it the Beast. It's like an urban assault vehicle. I swear.
Yeah, that thing looks fucking awesome. I like that.
And that was yeah, that was a sight unseen drive from Dallas to Alabama trip, and I didn't have no time with it. I just sent it. The Vice Grip garage style, but not quite.
Yeah.
I'm not that cool. Let me back this thing up to the door. I got the heat on, so.
Yeah, we got an '03 excursion, Bill.
Hold on, I had to get the tractor out of the way.
What up, Dave?
What's up? Sorry it took me so long.
That's all
Neighbor
right.
stopped by. Oh,
You see Jamie's new ride sitting there in the back?
the old Bronco? Or is that a
Mhm.
that's F-150? That's F-150, isn't it?
There's a C350, she says. Yeah.
I haven't seen one of those in a while.
Yeah, same thing here. That's cool.
Most of them are all rotted out by me.
Yeah, that's there she is. The spring in the thermostat said I'm checking out. So 200 miles into my trip, I lost heat, and that's not acceptable. Not when I'm going to Pennsylvania with it.
Yeah, it would be a little chilly this time of year.
Yeah, no kidding.
Do what?
That's a little chilly this time of year.
Going to
Yeah, I
Pennsylvania without heat.
I might use that for my business. It's an excursion almost. I guess I could probably carry this laptop over there. Let's see.
Yeah, do that. I like to see the inside of it.
Oh man, it still has my wife in it. I mean,
Nice.
don't mind that jump. There's no radio, so you can see I had this little boombox thing on this trip. Ah. Oh shit, you don't want to see me. I'm trying to do this to the camera. Here we go.
Yeah, you're fine.
It's already got a nice little receiver on it. I'm gonna swap the white truck's ranch hand bumper and put it on here.
Yeah, that will look good.
And then I have bead locks for it that are sitting in Texas, and I'm probably gonna put 37s on it. Send it.
Yeah, would you have to do a lift too? Probably.
No, it'll clear.
Okay.
You see the thermostat spring is kind of new. The whole. I don't know what they did there. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. Yeah. So I got the same bead locks. Well, they came off of a General Dynamics debut vehicle. As this. Oh my God, it's cold out. It's on that.
Yeah.
So it's the same. Whoo, man. Don't mind that either. I got to put a third gear synchro in it. I have these except in 8 lug.
Yeah, they'll look sick together with that ranch hand bumper. That will look sick.
Yeah, I was gonna build 8 lug axles and stick them under that. That's why I have the bead locks. They came off a. Well, I won't say it here, but they came off of a non-civilian market truck. We'll just say that.
So, how many lugs does it have now?
What? The Excursion or my Jeep?
The Excursion.
Oh, well, not it's a Centurion. It's 8 by 6.5. So that's what the lug pattern is on the bead locks I have, which are the same as that. The DOT split rim. Some put 37s on it and put it on. Those are 8 lugs. It's got a solid Kingpin 60 and a Sterling in the rear. Or same as my red and white truck out there. It's
Nice.
the same axle. So what they did, they took an F350 and they took a Bronco. They merged them together in the 80s and 90s. This is a conversion company. There's 2 of them, Centurion and Magnum. And Centurion built a lot of the vans as well. But
Yeah, like I said, I see that thing, and the first thing I want to do is put a 7.3 in it. But that would be
hold now.
that would be fucking sick.
A P pump 24 valve.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was just thinking.
you're
it
going
seems
all
like
you're going all fancy, huh? P pump 24 valve.
Well, I pulled a 24 valve a few years ago to put in. I was going to do that to my red and white truck instead of the 460, and I kept the 460. I was like, I cannot, in my good conscience, tear it apart. But I have the 24 valve sitting in Texas and San Antonio still.
Yeah, you got a P pump for it too.
No, I don't have that. The 24 valve was hit by a train. So I yanked the motor out of it. I got a picture of it somewhere.
Yeah, I remember you sending me the pictures of it that you were pulling it, or that you, yeah. But that's
think
been
I-
like what, three years ago or something like that.
Yeah, I think I showed it to you in person when I had my 21 Cummins up at your
Mhm.
house.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I was
remember
originally going to put that in the red and the white truck because the red and the white truck was a accidental project, secondary, and it was sad. And it was like I took the fire extinguisher out of my RV every time I drove that thing. Yeah, that was a quick build. I built that red and white truck up fast.
I got a diesel to play with tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Just bullshit work on it. It's a new rear end cover, a new transpan. Then he wants me to change the radiator fluid or the coolant out of both systems. It's a newer vehicle. It's a 2022 F350. He
Dang.
bought a new transpan for it. I can't remember what brand it is. One of the fancy ones that
Is it a Banks
no, his rear end covers a Banks. I'm trying to remember PP.
PPE?
Yeah, PPE.
for transpan. It holds like an extra 10 or 12 quarts of trans fluid.
I
Yeah.
have
It's a heavy son of a bitch, I'll tell you that. Well, I don't know what's all in the box. I didn't open up the box yet. The pan,
Yeah,
the box is pretty heavy. It's gotta
Yeah,
be a
they
pretty
are
solid
heavy.
pan. It's
I
gotta be a
have
pretty solid pan.
I have a Durrell one on my white truck in Texas. On my E4OD when I went through that, and it's good. They're good. They really are good they disperse the fluid a lot better, and they're.
Well,
I
you
think
got
they
more
did the
fluid
job.
there, so it's easier to keep it all cool.
He's
I
already had
think
a
they
lot
do
of
the job, but the
upgrades
best
done
thing
to it.
The best thing for the E4D was a 6-liter Power Stroke transmission cooler.
It's my neighbor's truck. He's already had a lot of stuff done to it. I don't know exactly what. I didn't look at that carefully. It's already been at Tech Talk with Power Stroke A-Rod or whatever he goes by. Real popular YouTuber into diesel. He lives in the Metro Detroit area. But I know he's had fuel pump work done on it. I don't know what's all been done to it.
He probably had the fast system done to it. He might have changed out this to a DCR pump. And who knows? He might have done the S&B larger fuel tank. I've done that.
All I know is he dropped it off in my shop. He says, "Is there any way you can get to it tomorrow?" I'm like, I wasn't even going to be working tomorrow, but yeah, I'll go do it.
It's like 10 grand.
No, I'm talking about just transpan and the rear diff and whatever else bullshit he wants me to do. He was going to do it himself, but it got too cold on him. And he doesn't have a garage to pull it in, so he ain't going to do it here in Michigan. He was going to do the transpan himself, but it got too cold too quick on him.
That's a good price, except they put that nylon cam gear and the 8 degrees retard on the timing for the small Gara, which can be rectified easy.
So what transmission you going to put behind that 24 valve P pump Cummins?
Honestly, I think a Spicer 7-speed would be cool, or an Eaton 6.
Damn, that's going to be a lot of weight.
Yeah, you gotta keep the center of gravity low, and then armor skid. Yeah, it's gotta. I don't know. We'll see. Have you seen those Bronco campers? It's gonna get one of them. It's gonna. There's a business process to that. No, I'm not gonna say that yet. I ain't gonna say that. It'll happen quick. Whatever happens, it'll happen quick. This thing will just drive. I mean, I start it up right now and just go. It's just getting cold. I may take that Jeep up to Pennsylvania. We'll see.
Yeah, ZF6 will fit nicely behind all that. Don't take much to modify that.
Nah, I mean, Eaton 6, they're decent. Or
yeah, what's the tallest gear on that on the Eaton 6?
well, I think it's a 1-to-1.
Yeah, that's going to suck.
Well, that's got a C6 in it now, but I put 37s in it, and with the P pump, I can do a splitter. I can do a splitter on them.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's just speculation. I really like the Spicer 7-speeds. I've driven them. I would definitely.
Like I said, your 1-to-1 gear ratio, man, you're definitely going to need some bigger tires on that to compensate for that last gear.
Oh yeah, there's 37s going on there. I might put. No, I probably shouldn't say that yet either.
Because what is the gear ratio right now in the rear end? 370.
No, it's 410s.
Yeah.
410 C6 35-inch tires and 3,000 RPMs the entire way. Cruise control worked, and I just let her eat.
Well, if you change the rear out to 373s, that will help it out a bunch.
I can also do 355s, being the P pump.
Yeah. You don't want to go too tall either, because then it's gonna kill a lot of it too.
We'll see. I don't know. The biggest thing is taking the ranch hand off my white truck. That's the first thing. And then I'm gonna fill the I'm gonna fill the center the 4-inch tubular portion with concrete and rebar.
Why would you want to do that?
The special wheels that I have run flats in them.
Okay.
And I'm getting a ballistic windshield made. And I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna stop right there because there's reasons. It'll be fine. It's all fine. But yeah, concrete's gonna be filled in to the ranch hands.
So in other words, she's saying fuck Cash and Tango.
Do what?
I guess fuck Cash and Tango. That movie,
Yeah.
they had that special ATV, if you want to call it that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna get a F Super Duty Hydro Boost set up for it. Yeah, it's definitely gonna get a Hydro Boost.
Hey,
set up.
Diabolical, how are you?
Actually, I have an F Super Duty Hydro Boost somewhere. Hi, John. I got another project. Definitely. Okay, when it comes to Diabolical's car, that was beauty to the eyes. That's all I'm gonna say. That was
Yeah, that thing is sick.
amazing. That was beautiful. But yeah, other than that, I gotta take this engine back into Riley's for a core tomorrow, so I gotta load that up in my truck.
What'd you buy from O'Reilly's?
An LM7 5.3 with a 100,000 mile warranty that I threw into a GMT 800 that I don't think was worth it. I mean, the truck came from Indiana, so you can guess what I had to deal with.
Rust?
Oh yeah, she's
Just
poor
a little
girl.
bit.
I mean, I get it. It's gonna need rocker panels. So I did the 4L60 in. That was the very first one, and it's just a mess of a truck.
I tell you, we get our fair share of rust here, but I'll have to say here in Metro Detroit, Michigan, I still got to hand it to two other locations that somehow or another I'm going to say it, fuck their vehicles up worse than we do. And that would be Windsor, Ontario, or Windsor, Canada,
Yeah.
or Ontario. Say Ontario too. Ontario.
St. Louis? No.
And New York. What the fuck do they do to their cars in New York?
Oh yeah, like Rochester.
I mean, I've had to cut exhaust off of a frame before because they rust welded together. I mean,
Yeah, Rochester.
doing a little bit there. I mean,
Rochester, New York. Holy crap. Oh, yeah. I didn't know too much about Centurion. It was never on the radar. It literally came to me. I've been talking to the previous owner for a few weeks about it, and when the price was right, I was like, yeah, you can't let this go. This thing drives. And I drove it. I literally drove it from Dallas to Alabama with no time at all. I'll never do that again because the tires, yeah, don't look at them. Don't look at the gate code. Don't look at the sidewalls. Just pretend they don't.
Diabolical said he had a C-150. He He said it was a 97, but no big block.
So that's the body that I really like. That 97, the 92 to 97. I really like that style. I don't know what's up with all these brick nose Fords that keep crowding me. I had an 88 in 2005. And then I got my 87 a few years ago. And now this thing. I had a 7.3 IDI though. It was a turbo IDI. I don't know. Yeah, I've always had my 97 for several years.
I don't see too many trucks from the 90s anymore in my neck of the woods. Summertime, yeah. This time of year, no.
Yeah, they go into they have a 3-month hibernation.
Mm-hmm.
Still, being Metro Detroit, being the Motor City, you'd think you'd see a lot more Fords, but you don't. It's Chevy truck all the way. The old Chevys like Theo's got, man. They're all over the place come summer.
Yeah, those Chevy square bodies, man.
Yeah,
They're
the square
they
bodies.
are
They're like
really
in Metro Detroit, those are king shit here.
yeah, they're really popular all across the country.
I still
Yeah,
have
I
a
see Fords,
square body.
I see Dodges, I see Rams. I mean, I see them all. Of course, you're gonna see them all. It's Motor City here, but Chevy they're all over the place.
Yeah,
I got a bullnose Bronco with a 351M. I got the flame off restoration that I'm going to be driving into here when I leave after I put this motor in the back of my truck. That was the 78. That was another cheap, fast build. That was my business partners.
If it took you forever to sell it, Briggs, it's because you wanted too much for it, or you decide not
Yep.
to sell it.
Yep.
Square body around here is selling a heartbeat, even if it's fucked up.
If the body is in halfway decent shape around here, they don't even have to run. Clean, halfway decent body, not rusted out all the way, but halfway decent. They go for $4,000 to $6,000 all day long.
They say they'll sell it here in a heartbeat.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
and if they run, they'll go for 6 to 8, and if they're clean, you're looking at $15,000 clean. Good paint, interior. $15,000 all day long.
yeah. Like if I told you what I bought that for, I'm still shocked. I think
Yeah,
I
it's
need.
square body.
I like that a lot, Jamie.
I need to go get my head checked is what I need to do. And then to make matters worse. So I drove up to Missouri, and this is still on the trailer. Because the guy moved out of St. Louis, or moved from North Carolina to St. Louis, and I think I bought a Ford Escape, a 2014 EcoBoost for $1,000. The guy said the transmission was going. It would run when cold, but it would stop shifting when it's hot. And I'm like, that's a 6F35. I know what that is. I know exactly what's going on, and it's not overcomplicated. And I'm thinking to myself, like, holy crap, whoever put this, and this guy has like paperwork, documents of maintenance. He was actually over in Indonesia too. Fun times. And I'm thinking like, wow. Whoever put the CV shafts in, or when it leaks out when it leaks, I don't think they filled the transmission up right away. When those 6F35s go low on fluid, they go into a protection mode, limp mode, and yeah. So we'll see we'll see if there's any clutches in the pan. But I actually have a guy coming up tomorrow who's going to probably buy it, and I haven't even fixed it yet. It's still sitting on my trailer over there somewhere. And then I come back here, and this thing, a dealer took this Cherokee on trade in. It was knocking all over the place, and I was like, "Oh, this is going to be an awesome one too. This is going to be our in-frame overhaul." And it wasn't that bad, but it wasn't good. I mean, I still have the bent push rod somewhere around here. They did it. They tried. They did their due diligence. They gave their best effort. The previous owner for the last 40,000 miles did the head, got the rockers and the push rods and out of sequence, put them just all together. The wear patterns were different. The rod bent. I'm like, okay, you tried. I'm not mad because I've seen these XJs that are untouched, uncut, unlifted, just stock, and the damn air condition still works great, and they go for like $7,000-8,000, rust free, 4-wheel drive, uncut XJ. What? I used to buy that. I bought my 95 for like $1,500 in Pennsylvania. That was my very first family vehicle with my daughter in 08.
Briggs talking about the body wasn't very popular model. Is he talking about the 3+3s? He mean like the full crew cab, the full 4-door?
Yeah, those are crew cabs. They
Oh,
call
so-
it the 3+3
Oh, so he's
because you
talking
put
like
3 on the front.
he's
They
talking about
call
like
it
the
the
movie
3+3
Overboard,
because
right?
you put 3 on the front bench and 3 on the rear bench.
Yeah.
The camper special 3+3 with the turbo 400s and the 454s.
Shit, the last time I saw one of those was in the movie Overboard I watched a few years back, and that was
I
a
thought
very
that
old
was a
watch
Dodge.
a replay of it.
I thought that was a Dodge.
Was it Dodge? Maybe it was. I don't know.
Yeah, Kurt Russell
that's when I saw
driving
one
that
of those.
Dodge. He's got that goofy top side steering on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, you're right.
But the D300s, I think is what they're called.
The 3+3s here, I mean, they go for crazy money.
I don't.
The only-
that's a
the
rare-
only
that
reason
is a
why-
very rare one.
And the only reason why they're not as popular sometimes depends on the person. But if you a lot of people want to have their 4x4, and those crew cabs, a lot of times the vast
two-wheel
majority of those are 2-wheel drive. Yep. Hillbillies love them a Dodge. That's right, Mark.
The old Matco Infinium. The best wire strippers ever. Swear to God.
Nipec?
Yeah, they're the Nipex. But I got a welding job tomorrow too. On a
Well, that
tractor.
sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's on a tractor. On a front loader. Yeah, this is my like, I don't know what you call it. It's not a job. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like work. But I got roped back into my old job.
Is it cold by you, Theo?
Yeah, it's what?
It's not
Just
bad
below
here.
freezing? No, it's just about below freezing. During the day, it was
Oh,
pretty
I
nice.
was outside. Maybe I'm just used to it now.
That's probably what it is.
Oh
It's-
yeah, I'm used to it for sure because it's 18 degrees outside, and I
It's
just
the-
walked a quarter mile home with just a Under Armour whatever you want to call it on. I went down the street and never took my coat with me.
I retired from
It's
the
40
military.
48 degrees in here right now.
Oh,
It
my
is.
garage is cozy. I'm talking about when I was outside. I didn't realize it was 18.
Yeah,
I walked
but
out
in
there.
here it's 48
Cold.
degrees.
It is 67. It's 67 degrees.
But we just got out of the zero temps too, so I mean, I was like used
Yeah.
to it. Working in that shit, in and out of it all day long, you get used to it. They said by the time we hit warm weather, which could happen anytime in February on, we've had 80s before in February, but typically end of March, beginning of April, end of April. It all
Mhm.
depends on the year. But when it starts getting warm, when I say warm, I'm talking 40 plus. I'll start sweating a lot of times. I get
Yeah.
so used to being in the cold.
It is. It's 67 in the shop. Outside, I've seen it down to 23 the other week, and it was still 67 in the shop. Since now there's a 225,000 BTU heater, natural gas.
I'm running right now electric, and I got mine going at. Right now it's 18 degrees out. My furnace is on right now, and I think I'm running 7,500 watts right now. So yeah, it's going to be running 7,500 watts.
That's
It's
not
just
bad.
maintaining. Yeah, it's just maintaining it. When I first kick it on, if the temp what I have it set at is too far from what it's measuring in the room, like what room temp is, it'll be 10,000 or 12,500. But I'm going to switch it to natural gas.
It was 60 out earlier. It's like 62.
I just did it
And
because every time
the
I shoot
concrete
up, I
floor
didn't wanna-
here, the concrete floor here says it's 40 degrees.
Mine's
Hey,
probably
the
about
other-
the same, even though my room is at 70.
Hey, the other day I got stuck in Illinois for 3 hours pulling that escape.
like, I would be a horrible Eskimo.
When I see a street sign that says Memphis, Chicago, and St. Louis, I'm like,
I thought you was in Chicago, Joe Mama.
yep, I'm good. I am armed. I'm good.
I thought he was in California.
Maybe he is. I get confused.
Yeah, I think your mama is from California.
Yeah, it's
I was looking though. I thought we were supposed to get warmer again for some bullshit reason.
yeah.
we We're supposed to be about the same. It would be warmer tomorrow night. Then warmer
Yeah,
Tuesday.
Southern California. Yeah, that's for sure, Mark.
You stay off the floor, and it don't matter then.
Speaking of which, I guess
One thing I have to say about my shop, man, it is nice. Those radiant heats, that floor stays nice and cozy if you're near them. We got new radiant heaters at our shop this winter, and they kind of, I think, maybe overkilled it. The guys that installed, I think they went too big. It's hard to keep a nice constant temp in there. They're always either melting the hell out of you, or you're freezing out in the shop.
that's just like if you're working over in that corner, it'll feel pretty hot. Yeah, it's pretty hot over there.
You know how you fix that, Jamie? Put in a couple ceiling fans.
Yeah, that and spray foam.
Yeah, but if you got one corner that's hotter than another, that means the air needs to move a little bit more.
It's brand new. I'm still trying to figure it out, but yeah, I think ceiling fans are a good idea. Definitely. That it's new. It's just nice that when it's 25 out, that it's not 25 in here like
Mhm.
last year. Well, I've seen it 27 in here. The coldest I was working was 27 inside here. Yeah. now my place in Dallas is I spray foam the inside of that, and that keeps I'll keep a constant 70 without even trying. Before the spray foam, it was the same way. But to get, it'd be like 13 grand to get this 40 by 70 spray foamed.
That ain't too bad. Ceiling and walls?
Well, just the walls. The ceiling, I'm gonna do just regular insulation and then drywall, plaster cover. I'm gonna spray foam up there on that loft. So I have the steps and then the loft. That's like gonna be my Heidi room. Secondary location. Got 1, 2, and 3. I'm giving my house to my daughter in Pennsylvania. She don't know it yet. But I don't really like Pennsylvania.
All right. Hey, we're over a 1 hour mark here. So y'all want to say your goodbyes to the good people here?
Thanks for having me on, Theo. And everybody in chat, thanks for joining. Y'all have a good Christmas.
Thank you, Theo. It's always a pleasure. I mean, I always like coming up here when I have time or when you invited. So I appreciate it. I'll be around, hopefully.
Well, I appreciate everybody coming out. Dave, thank you for coming on. And Jamie, always a pleasure to have you on. And hope everybody had a good weekend. Hope everybody's going to have a good week and a Merry Christmas. And we'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.